Welcome to Avalon on Catalina. I'm a little windswept as I've just come across on the 6 o'clock ferry from Long Beach. It's a little chilly. The crossing was about an hour and 15 minutes and it was pretty smooth. However, it's not particularly cheap. Even with my first ever senior discount, the total with fees was $85.50. Let's get some coffee and breakfast and try and warm up a little bit. Found coffee. Alright. Sausage in pancakes. Lobster trap. Nice breakfast. Well, the sensible amongst you might be asking, why didn't I bring a coat if it's going to be so cold? Well, I did plan to, but it's at home, on the bed. Let's start off with a walk along the shorefront past the pier to the casino. It's only 8:30 and there's nobody about, which is how I like it. As you can imagine, this is a lot more busy during the day and at weekends. It's the Monday between Christmas and New Year, so I can't imagine it's going to be very busy today. That's because you are an idiot. It was busy later on because it was the Monday between Christmas and New Year. I didn't need a jacket. It's an absolutely beautiful morning. I'm glad I went bold and started cold. Kind of. Opening in 1929, the casino in Avalon is not for gambling. The term casino is taken from Spanish to mean gathering place. It contains a movie theatre, massive ballroom and an island history museum. Right next to the casino is an underwater dive park. It's a 2.5 acre protected area that attracts scuba divers and snorkelers from far and wide. Right, time to leave the bustling metropolis of Avalon behind. I'm going to head up the hill on the road. This loop is just a couple of miles on the road north of Avalon, but there's plenty of climbing and some great views. Avalon is at the bottom of a bowl surrounded by hills, so to get anywhere in the island you've got to go up. Kind of cool. We're on this remote island that feels like it's in the middle of nowhere, but just 20 miles across the sea there. Long Beach and LA, two of the largest ports. There's 6 million people live over there, and here it's just quiet and peaceful. I have had some interior Catalina adventures. If you want to check out those videos, maybe later on. Here is the end of civilization. The barrier marks the beginning of the wild interior of Catalina, where permits are required. There are bison, and you don't want to get too close to them. I snapped this bad boy when I was camping in Two Harbors a couple of years ago. If you do want to see one, you can take a tour in a Jeep, which is probably a lot safer. It's a nice loop, just to get away from things for a bit, but I'm descending now, back down into the town. I think I'm coming down in the posh bit. I could definitely live here. Now you may have noticed a lot of golf carts. The number of full-sized vehicles is restricted to providers of goods and services and those who live in other parts of the island. Alright, to the supermarket. Don't let the golf cart sized parking lot fool you. The Vons here is surprisingly well stocked. The tightly packed aisles have everything you need, and it even has a deli. Not that I'm hungry after that huge breakfast, but I do have to keep my strength up. Once again, time to leave the hustle and bustle behind and go on another route that takes me up out of Avalon. This route to the south of Avalon is a little bit longer than the previous one. It also has plenty of climbing and hopefully some great views. I've just found the Avalon Pet Cemetery. It's nice but sad. You definitely get Avalon in all its glory from up here. Not so much to see on this side. Hill, ocean, lots of ocean, and people in golf carts going by, but you know. Fine views of the industrial beating heart of Catalina. There's the power station, the island's only gas station, whatever the heck this is, some kind of boat graveyard, and a helipad. Check this out, nearly $8 a gallon. It's quite a contrast when you get down here from the idyllic resort town. Now it's just like anywhere really. Interesting. Hey. And just like that, kind of back to peace and quiet, well, apart from the road. But guides fishing, the waves lapping. Okay, back at the ferry terminal. Soon be time to go home. It's been a great day. Why not check out some of my other Catalina adventures as I mentioned earlier? Oh look, there's my neighbour and I doing the Trans-Catalina Trail. Or what about my 24 hours on Catalina, where a herd of bison got a little bit too close for comfort? Anyway, thanks for watching, and until next time, see you later. Stuck in traffic. Yay!